Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Midnight with Tarot. I hope all of you have been well. All right, so let's see here for Anisha. Anisha, you are the first one up here. Okay. The love of communication from the man that has my armor send me report. This is kind of merged in together. So will you get the help that you need for him to commission? Okay. Dual line question. Okay, what do we have? So I don't have a list for free. Because I don't have a mod to make a list. So if you have a question, go ahead and post it and I will get to you. All right, so all three of your cards, Anisha, across the board, it's all yes. So definitely is going to help within the situation. So that's a yes for you on your account, okay? All right, Queen Aries. Hey, Treyherd, how are you? All right. How will my interview go? All right, so this is for Queen Aries. All right, what do we have? For Queen Aries, how will their next interview go? You are so welcome, my dear. All right. How will Queen Aries' next interview go? Wow. Woo. That one wanted to jump and run. Yikes. Well, hopefully this is a job you want. Hopefully this is a job that you truly want. And you don't let fear get in the way of what you really want to do, because overall here it's going to go well. You have the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles. All these are Pentacles. So you have the 10 of Pentacles to the 5 of Pentacles to the 8 of Pentacles. This interview is going to go really well. Don't let any fear or anything like that hold you back from this job. I feel like that this is something you already have locked and sealed within the situation. So your interview will go well, my dear. So just go in there with your confident self and it will go well. So good luck with that, Queen Aries. All right. Hi, Christy. How did T and me today? Was he impressed? Okay. Let me see what you. How did T see Chrissy today? Was he impressed? This is a dual line question. I'll merge together. Hello, everybody that's coming into my room. It's good to see everyone. All right. So how did T see Chrissy today? Was he impressed? Do a line question here. Man, cards are wanting to fly today. And I don't know why. All right, well. All right, well, that kind of says it in itself. Yes, he was impressed. Yes, he was impressed. The only thing that really kind of bothered him is the sense of just kind of how you see yourself a little bit, that he can see the fact that you have happy points and there are some low points there. Would like to see you kind of step out of that would be a good thing for you. But starting across the board here, we have yeses all the way around here on terms of him being impressed with you. The bottom part here to the yes to the no here, with the sun going into the 9 of Swords, is really kind of being able to already see those highs and lows of which you have. And that is something that's cautionary to him. But overall, impressed. Yes, he was impressed. And I feel like for good reason as well. All right. let's see here. All right, Barbie. Barbie. All right, should I return in my old job? I asked myself that same question. Should I return to my old job? This is for Barbie. Should they return to their old job? And what I'm hearing is this like to return if you're going to be respected. I feel like that there was a lot of disrespect before from a lot of people in those sources. So would this be for your highest good? No, this would not be for your highest good overall here. Okay, you do have the Nine of Pentacles going to the Queen of Pentacles, but these are both no cards. I mean, going over this to the Knight of Wands, I mean, there was a level of disrespect there that people should have respected you. If you decide to take this job, yes, there is money there. There's money to be had. But you have to see your worth and your value in connection with this. Is it worth going back to have the same disrespect? If you choose to go back, make sure that people are treating you with the respect that you deserve. So at the end of the day, with free will, ultimately that's your choice. But I would say make sure that you're just getting the respect that you deserve. All right. Let's see. Okay, like general advice. General advice. Thank you for the donations. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll be guys in just a second. Okay. General advice. Spirit. Alright, general advice from Spirit: don't let your emotions overwhelm you to the point that you're completely stalled in your life. They don't like it. Alright, Queen of Cups to the High Priestess. You need to take control over your emotions and over your life. Alright, don't leave yourself vulnerable to where you are completely stalled. Don't wait until you're completely lost before making a better decision for your life. You are completely stagnant in your life and you're allowing your emotions to take over. They want to see you balance that out so you can actually have a better future, because it's even getting in the way of money, all your happiness, everything. You need to rise above the chaos that other people create in your life, and sometimes chaos that you create in your own life as well. All right. And I did have some donations come through today. You're welcome, Barbie. You're welcome. So let me see. I did have 2 donations that came in here. So let me see. Check out said situation. And thank you for the donation. All right, Tryhard HG, you are first up. So I'm right there. Right. All right, just 1 second, guys. Free chat is on hold. Did have 2 donations come in, but I have my pinpoint of where I'm at on the free list. Please don't spam your questions, or I'll see them. So please don't do that, because otherwise it crowds the chat. 2 questions. Whoops. I'm going to shut off my live. That would have been bad. I am doing okay. Magical, I'm doing okay. Yes, I will. Like I said, just post your question once and I'll get to it. And if you decide to come back and play back the video, then you will see that it was answered. So just leave it with me. And I'll get back to it. All right, so try hard HG, go ahead and post your question. And Katrina and can I speak today? Katrina, go ahead and post your 2 questions as well. For the 2 that donated, go ahead and post your questions so I can go ahead and grab them. I've been doing okay, Magical. How have you been? I hope you have been doing well. Hello, Sage. All right. We'll try harder. General reading, whatever comes out. Okay, my dear. All right, Spirit. General reading for try hard. For try hard. What messages do you have for try hard this time? For try hard. All right. Let's see. We're starting to stand in our power, aren't we? Still trying to deal with matters of the heart, though. It's just like you're stepping into your power, stepping into how you should be, but you're still lost when it comes to matter of the heart. That is still there. Spirit is wanting still, yeah, it's just like we're still holding on to the sense of this false emperor here. All right, we have the 3 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune to the Emperor here. We're still looking at this source of a false emperor. We need to get you to this point here where you are within your power, where things are within your reach, okay? With the Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands here, King of Wands, sorry, that you are in your power. You need to step into that power and not hold on to this. Don't hold on to that, because if you hold on to that, then you're going to end up getting lost here. It's going to really kind of slow your progress down, and that is what is happening here. You have to embrace who you truly are at the end of the day. You have value, you have worth. Don't hold yourself back waiting for people that aren't really going to be there for you. All right, with Empress and the 5 of Pentacles, don't hold on to people that are just going to hurt your heart and wondering if people are going to come back. It's just like you have to break the cycle. So you're still in the same loop cycle that you have been in, and fighting through it. And Spirit is really saying you need to take control of this, but you still haven't taken control over it, my dear. You need to separate what's truly going to make you happy. Even if that means that you're going to be alone for a while, you still need to get there. Yeah, my dear, and you will get there. You will get there, no question. You just keep moving towards what you would like in your life. Really, and especially, and when looking for a partner, God, I can't speak today. Write down, there we go, write down the qualities that you want in that individual, okay? And so you can get to the right individual. That's a very important thing. We don't want to draw in what has, proved what didn't work before. We don't want the past to continue to come in here, okay? Thank you, Happy Virgo, for your donation. I appreciate it. All right. This is for Katrina, if my cards want to work correctly today. Interesting. All right, what is currently happening with my spiritual transformation? It's interesting because my cards were just like jammed up. So we will see how she's doing that. Spirit, how is she doing? What is currently happening with their spiritual transformation? Starting to back off again, aren't we, my dear? Starting to cut off communication again, my dear. Leading to unhappiness again, my dear. Okay. My dear, you have to get to a point here when you start to make progress not to have fear. Fear gets in your way, and it literally starts to destroy that sense of peace and happiness that you were looking for, and especially when you're trying to transform on a spirit line itself, right? Finding yourself within that. Right now you're starting to cut yourself off again. When we make progress, then we hide. All right, Ace of Swords to the Chariot. It's just like you start to cut off that communication, and then we're in our emotions. We're in that state of mind that we have that pinpoint of separation yet again. We find this place yet again, and therefore you are not happy. You have to get to a point that you can't fear your own spiritual transformation. You have to get to that point where you truly love yourself, communicate to yourself in a correct manner, speak to yourself in the right way. Okay, and don't step back when you start to make progress. We can't step back when we start to make progress. And right now we're stepping backwards. Why? Because of emotions. All right, Queen of Cups. It's just like we're stepping away from what we should be doing. Spirit wants you to embrace yourself, to love yourself, and to recognize them. Sometimes we just have to let go and just let the universe just take things and just let them take the wheel. Let them take the wheel on certain situations. Don't try to over control the situation, and at the same time, don't only have certain days where you have your sense of your spiritual transformation, and then to say, oh well, never mind. There's a lot of back and forth, my dear, and you have to embrace what is truly there for you. All right, so a little lost on your path right now, but can be regained. Man, cannot speak for the life of me today. Hello, clean music lover, and everyone who has come in. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm on donations right now, and then we go back to the free list. I'm not ignoring anybody. Just know that I am on donations right now, and I'll be right with you. Please just post your question one time. It will stall the chat, so please don't spam my chat. I only need to see the question once. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. That kind of rhymed. That was pretty good. All right. So let's see for you, my dear. Continuing on here. Question number 2. How does Daniel, Aries, feel about coming down this past weekend and seeing me? Libra. Hello, amazing me. All right. So Daniel, Aries, how do you feel about coming down to see Katrina here this past weekend? And seeing her with Libra. Aries, how did you feel? Connecting with Libra. How did this past weekend go? Ooh, not as what we would hope. Man, my dear, I feel like that you just weren't. There's a point that like you weren't in your your regular self. You know, it was like a sense of nervousness. It was just like a sense of, um, you know, kind of being overly cautious in a way. But yeah, there was a lot of blockage all over the place. Left Aries kind of really confused when they were spending time with you, you know, trying to see if you were happy. That's the biggest thing here. We do have the Two of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles. You know, they really spent a lot of their time trying to figure out if you were having a good time, if you were really connected to them. We do have a big Tower moment right here. But within that tower, it's just like I think that, you know, they're starting to understand why you are so blocked up. You know, it's just like, why is it that you can't open yourself up? And Aries was sitting there really wondering that, because even within conversation, they were left confused a lot. But within that tower, you know, I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. I feel like that it's a learning experience for Aries to realize that you've been through a lot of things, to take things slow, that they know that this is going to be a little bit, that this is actually going to turn into something. Ultimately, here with the Four of Cups, I feel like that they kind of had a good time, but they spent majority of the time trying to figure you out. All right, with Temperance here. Okay, and so with everything here, though, I feel like that you guys are still going to have another opportunity to be together, but they're still in this process, in this mindset of trying to figure you out on those terms, which is not a bad thing if individuals are trying to see if certain things are working for them or not, or seeing how they can better support if this is to go into a relationship or anything like that, and or if you're already in a relationship with them. It's not bad for them to try to figure you out, my dear. Well, see, there you go. Well, he did cause me to intentionally see, there you go. Well, within that, it's like trying to figure you out, and then at the same time, you have to decide if you want that kind of individual in your life, my dear. That's a bummer. All right. So let's see here. All right. So Happy Virgo is next. And then we'll go from there. Thank you for your donation, Happy Virgo. I appreciate you. All right. What are Aliano's true feelings for me? We reunited after many years. All right. I am doing all right. Julia, how are you doing? Alright. What are Valiano's true feelings for Happy Virgo? They reunited after many years, Spirit. What are their true feelings here? I'm seeing here, my dear, it's like they know that this is something that's going to take a lot of work. To really have this work. I feel like ultimately, though, that they are willing to do that. They are happy with you. They want this. They want this to work. Yeah. It's like they don't want to make the same mistakes that they've done before. That is really the biggest thing. It's like they want to rise to be a better person. That is really what they're looking to do. And I feel like that they will have success when it comes to that. So ultimately here, my dear, that we do have the world to justice. Okay, so this is something that is going to take some work to actually get things to work in a sense. Okay, we do have justice here to this Nine of Wands. Now within that, it's just like I feel like that you both are really open to making this work, but we are stalled here a little bit. I feel like Virgo, on your side, it's that you feel like that there's still going to be that lack, that there is going to be that repeat of the past. That is something that does bother you. You question them a lot. When you kind of see similar behaviors from the past, you go, well, this is all too familiar. This may come apart. Let it be opportunity. Okay, it's like give them the opportunity to work things out because they are trying to be better. All right, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, they are trying to transition. This is hard work that needs to be done. This isn't saying that they're not willing to put in the work. They're just really trying really hard just to overcome their own battles themselves. Huge thing, but this was a big learning process for them. I feel like through this whole thing that this will work out between you two. But give a fair chance. Give a fair chance and opportunity, okay? Because with this Two of Swords, don't just see what has happened before. See the opportunities and feel all of that behind you. Put things in the past if you're going to put things in the past. That's a very, very important thing here. If we're coming back together with somebody, we can't blame them for what has happened before. It cannot come back up in arguments. Remember, yesterday was yesterday. We're in a new day and transforming to the new. So allow yesterday just to be of that. So it's just like don't blame them for the true past of when you guys were first together. Don't blame them for those things. Otherwise, this will crumble, this relationship. So do not do that. Give this a fair chance. This has an opportunity to work. Give it a fair chance. Don't let fear step in and try to destroy it, my dear. All right. So thank you, little Virgo. Okay, so now we're back with the free list. So let me jump back here. All right. All right, here we go. Why did I lose interest in working with children? Well, there you go. I'm only going to answer one question. So this is one question. So I'm going to merge this together. All right. So why did I lose interest in working with children? Is this kind of my destiny? I seem to be thinking about more introverted work, like web design. Well, it's one of those things, my dear. It's just like, does it drive you? When you wake up in the morning, are you happy to go to work? When you think about it, it's just like, when you wake up, are you waking up going, damn, it's another day and I have to go in? If you're like that, then you know you're not in the right place. You want something to be like, yeah, are we going to always wake up with the burst of energy in the morning? No, I mean, some people are morning people, some aren't. But ultimately, we should be like, yeah, well, I'm up. I've had my coffee, I've had my tea or hot chocolate, but I'm ready for the day. I'm looking forward to it. So losing your interest there, it's like, well, then it's not where you're supposed to be, right? It's one of those things. But let's look at, why. It's just like, why did this come apart? Okay, felt empty. It's just like got that loss of like, I can't do it anymore. It's like, can't do it anymore. So it's just like, I feel like we already have the why. So let's look at what is going on. It's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see. She wants to do more introverted work, like web design. This is something that would work. In terms of the why, I mean, you truly did. All right, you truly did lose interest when it came to working with children, and it's just like, and I have to say this before I move forward here. This is a pinnacle point because it's just like there was no emotion anymore, and this isn't saying that you don't like kids or anything like that. It was just like you didn't want to be there, like the when they screamed, like everything like that, it would give you a headache. Literally, it would. Three of Cups to the Emperor in reverse, it would give you a headache. It was, you're just like, no, I don't want to be here. Your coworkers, you would just you would be irritated. It's like you didn't want to associate with your coworkers either anymore. So big separation. So that's really the why of losing interest in everything. It wasn't just about the children, it was also your coworkers indeed. And so moving forward on with your life, are you to do some type of introverted work, web design? Is this kind of more of the road that's better for you? Yes, this is leading the way. Death with the Hangman. But have that acknowledgement that this is something that's going to take a lot of work as well. So make sure that you have the passion, you have the drive to achieve this. If you have the passion, you have the drive to achieve something like this, and yes, you're on the right course. But anyway, you're still on the right course because within web design or anything like that, that will be setting on the right path. But are you to remain where you are and what you've done? No, that was the wrong course, my dear. So change direction. But the most important thing, at least you can acknowledge that that is something that didn't work for you. So that is really the truth of that. So go down the road of where you feel like you can shine, whether that's doing web design, writing, something that's in that creative realm. Like if you're a painter, if anything like that, especially that web design pulls at you, that's a creative nature, designing everything. Something to look into, my dear, and especially if you have the talent for it, I say go after it, my dear. Go after it. All right. I'll do the best that I can with this. Normally, this requires a channel. I can give you a basic standpoint of what the zodiac will be. So, in terms of that, Rachel, blessings to you, my dear, and continue your journey. I'm looking forward to what you end up designing. All right. Who are you meant to meet? Interesting. Well, they're going to be one strong individual. I do have to say, definitely. It's going to be hard to have discussions with them if they get really upset. I would say that if they are upset, it's like that is a time to give them space. Give them like 24 hours to calm down. This is an individual that doesn't like to be pressured, pushed, especially if there is any type of argument or anything like that, because the person that you will meet here, their main dominant sign here is that of Capricorn. So do not push prod this individual. Their moon is Virgo. Okay, so you have two earth elements that is within them. Okay, so their Virgo moon calming them down, but they don't like to be pushed and prodded. But the most important thing that kind of saved this a little bit here is that their Virgo is of Cancer. Okay, 5 of Cups here. So just know that, arguments, things like that, make sure things kind of remain calm. If they get upset, give them space. Don't continue to push and prod them, okay? But that is the zodiac makeup of this individual. They are very compassionate, caring, but they do have that strong force. They also do very well financially, so they're very independent. So don't feel like you're in a position to where they will be reliant on you financially. That is not going to be the case. They can take care of themselves 100%. So realize that even though like it's not like the nicest thing to say, it's not that they need you, they want you there. So don't second guess this individual that when it comes to finances, that's the situation. This individual can take care of themselves. Thank you very much for that super chat. Cozy, thank you very much for your super chat. All right, so the free list is on hold for right now. Thank you, Cozy. I appreciate you. Let's see how I can help. And thank you, my dear, for donating for another question. More donations. All right. So let's see. What can I do for you, Cozy? Cozy. All right. How does God, these names are gonna kill me today. I am. You're welcome. You're welcome. These names are gonna kill me today. Okay. Ooh, Gemini. Ooh, Scorpio. Okay. Situation. Arion, Gemini feels towards Damien, Scorpio right now. Thank you, Shopaholic, for your donation. Appreciate it. Better start writing these down so I don't get lost. Okay, so Marty and Cozy. For one question. And then Shopaholic. Thank you for your donation. Very, very kind. All right. Diamond. Wow, Diamond. Okay. Ionic, like ionic bond. All right, Ionic. Thank you so much for clearing that up for me, my dear. Ionic. That's interesting. Ionic and Diamond. So, very unique names. All right, so let's see what's going on. All right. How does Ionic, the Gemini, feel towards Diamond, Scorpio as of right now? Gemini, Scorpio. Wow, you gonna say that? Wow. No. All of those may come in here and show disrespect to me. That's all right. It's all right. All right, so let me focus here. Okay, how do you feel? Thank you very much for that super chat, my dear. All right, Gemini, Scorpio connection here. All right, Diamond. How does Diamond feel right now here? Diamond and Gemini feel. How does Gemini feel towards Diamond as of right now? Scorpio energy and Gemini merging. Gemini. All right. So, Geminis with me, they go either way, just as Capricorns, right? They go back and forth a lot. It's just like in 1 minute that they're serious, next minute they're not. And then they disappear for 2 weeks without communication, leaving you going, what the hell is going on? That's really the case with this Gemini as well. It is they show emotion, back away, show emotion, back away, leaving you freaking confused. Leaving you confused. Gemini shifting around. I feel like Scorpio eventually is going to get tired of it. Diamond's going to get tired of it. Scorpio won't hold if this is something that Gemini continues to do. Yeah, that's not something that they are going to continue to entertain. Okay, so let's look at this, my dear. Okay. So this is really the situation. Okay, Page of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, both being in the reverse position. Okay, my dear. It's like, are they willing to put in that amount of effort to get this to work? A lot of times that they sit there and they say, yes, if this is something that I want, but they kind of have their back tuned to it, and they go, well, it makes it that I can do whatever I want. It's the situation that they feel like that they can take advantage. Watch out for this. It's just like, although that you want that hope that they're gonna change, this is this particular individual that they feel like they have everything that they want anyway. So they can go back, forth, shift, left, right, up, down. They want to be in their power and just have you just kind of there, wanting you to be in acceptance, right? Won't hold. All right, with the Fool and with the Three of Cups, it will not hold because you won't stand for that. Okay, with the Chariot here in the reverse, it's just like you won't stand for it. It's just like that's you standing your ground because you want what? You want something new. You actually want someone that is going to be your companion, your friend, everything. That's actually going to stand by you 100%. That isn't going to be there and then just be gone. Like a false magician, if you will. Important thing here. So Scorpio, really look at if this is something that you want to continue to entertain, because this Gemini is going to continue to shift in and out. And it's because they feel like they can. So you have to see on your side, are you allowing them to continue to do that? Don't entertain that behavior. Stand in your power. You're Scorpio. You can wipe out Gemini on terms of that when it comes to emotions. You can slam that door and just say, I'm done, and it's done. That's it. And no communication. You have to see there, my dear. It's just like, if that's something you want to continue to entertain, I would say within that type of energy that you deserve better. I feel like that you deserve better. This is not something, I feel like that you're very close to that end. All right, my dear. So I hope that was beneficial to you. Just know that there is more for you. And, so that we all have free will, I hope that you select the right thing for you. All right. Wow, you blocked both accounts and privated your page. No contact. Oh, there you go. Stood in your power, my dear. Very good. All right. Thank you very much for your donation, my dear. You are so welcome. Thank you for stopping by today and allowing me to give you that reading today. I appreciate you. You're very, very welcome. All right. So next up, we have my favorite person. All right. So for Katrina, you have another question. So go ahead and post your question. And thank you very much for that super chat. I just saw that. Thank you for that super chat. And it's Juan. It's been forever. It's great to see you. You snuck in. All right, Shopaholic, I'll go ahead and grab you while I'm waiting for Katrina. Okay, should I stay? All right, should I stay? Here, I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, should I stay with my job, okay, and pick up more hours from another location or get another job altogether? Okay, let's see. Let's see. You're like, yeah, you're like, it's a situation. Should I just do this or run? What should I do? Let's find out. All right, for Shopaholic Spirit. All right. Should they stay with their current job and pick up more hours at another location? Let's see that first. Should they stay with their current job and pick up more hours from another location? Okay. Overall. All right. Gonna leave that there. I'm gonna use a different deck here. This one's being called upon. To see if you're to go somewhere else, like to. I feel like that you are to stay at this job, but to get a part-time job somewhere else. I'm saying that at the start of this already is because you already aren't happy where you are. And the fact of you getting more hours at this current job at a different location, you kind of be like, well, okay. But there's parts of this job that you have here, Shopaholic, that you already don't like. So should they get another job? Should they just get another job altogether? So let's take a look here. Got lucky and you have service at the moment. All right. All right. And so there we have it. Okay, my dear. This is what we have. Okay, so you have the Three of Swords to the Emperor. Okay, Emperor being in the reverse. It's like, ultimately here, it's like you wouldn't be happy if you go and pick up more hours at a different location. There's a lot of things here that with the job in general, you don't particularly like. Although that, you know, they do pay, they just don't obviously pay enough. That is what is leading to this Ten of Swords that you're kind of getting tired of. You're tired of just scraping by. And that's really where we are at this point. You're tired of just scraping by. I feel like at this point that you should have received some type of raise as well. There should have been something there. There's something that slid by. There was opportunity. So let's look ahead here. Six of Pentacles to the Hangman. Okay, with the Six of Pentacles to the Hangman going to the Page of Pentacles, there is new opportunity for you. Okay, and with the Sun. So I do have to say, if you choose to go the route of keeping this job or getting a secondary job, that can work. If you decide to get a whole new job altogether, that can work. Keep this job until you find the secondary job. I feel like if you find a new job that you will be happier than where you currently are and have been for some time. So that is what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your donation again. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. Well, that's a good thing. You're welcome, Shopaholic. You're very, very welcome. It's a good thing, when we have service. Yeah, right now I'm on donations right now, and then I'm gonna jump back up. I don't necessarily have a free list one, just because I don't have a mod at this time, so I'm just kind of going back down the list. So if you have a question, just go ahead and post it. If you're not able to stay, just know that it'll be answered, so you can go back and rewatch it. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and grab Super Chat. Thank you so much, my dear. All right, what blessings will I receive soon? Okay, I felt multiple energy shifts and had my ego deaths for the past few months. This is a tough place to be. Tough place. right. Let's see. Victoria. All right. What blessings will they receive soon? Multiple energy shifts. Had many ego deaths here for the past few months. So what blessings are to come their way now? Oh, thank you, Juan. Thank you. All right. Interesting. Okay. You do have blessings coming your way. There is another closing of a chapter that you need to close in your life. There's an individual that a chapter needs to be closed on. This is something that is holding you back. This is something that's holding you back. And with this individual, some things had to do with money here as well. This is a chapter that needs to complete in order for things to move forward. You have the Five of Pentacles here to the world being in reverse. There is still something in your past that's holding things back, but are blessings to come to you. Yes, you do have the Ace of Cups to the Page of Wands. In regards to money, love, compassion, all those things are your way. It's like this karmic cycle that you have been on for some time is about to come to an end. So this is like the final closure in the back, so new things can come in for you. As this comes in, just don't let anything slip away. Don't let anybody stand in your way. Make sure that emotionally that you hold on to what you receive. Don't get too happy with what you receive and then just blow everything, right? If we receive money, don't jump out and spend it on everything. If that's the case, then you're going to become lost on your path again, and it will hit you again, okay, with the Ten of Wands. Also, just release things that do not, that aren't, really serving you, okay? This is a big thing, too. It's like, don't stop getting yourself involved in situations that don't concern you. That's a big thing, too, especially when it comes to money as well. It's like when that starts to come together for you, when others come to you because you're doing well now, remember the times where they were not there for you when you reached your hand out. Remember that. Okay, remember that, because don't try to fix other people's problems. That's not for you. Make sure that you're taking care of you and you first. You're the priority. For the first time, truly, you are the priority, and make that so. Don't put yourself back on the back burner to reach out for someone else's hand that was not there to grab yours when you needed them. Remember that, okay? So it's just like this. Make sure you take care of you. All right. Thank you so much for your donation. I have reached my goal. Jeez, it's crazy. All right. So go ahead, Shopaholic, with your next question. You're very welcome, my dear. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So for Shopaholic, what's coming for you in love? All right. And one, I will grab your question. So if you're not able to stay, just know that it will be answered. I'll write down the time that I answer it, and I'll leave it in the comment section if you're not able to stay. So just let me know if you're not able to stay as I'm going down the journey here, and I'll just timestamp it for you. All right. So for Shopaholic, what is coming for me in love? Love. All right, for Shopaholic, what's coming for shopaholic in love? Yes, my dear, I did call you. I did call you. So, yes, please go ahead and post your questions. And then I can jump back on the free list. So, yes, I did call you, my lovely. Alright, so for shopaholic, what is coming towards shopaholic when it comes in love? It's alright, my dear. It's alright. Love, love, love. Feel like you're ready for love. Feel like you're finally ready for love. Because for a long time, I feel like that you were stuck like in that masculine energy where you were really just irritated. And a lot of people just irritated you. Personalities irritated you. And it's just like you just didn't feel like that you could really connect. Now, here, you're more in the divine feminine energy where you're more welcoming to people, that it's just like, okay, I'm ready to have love. I'm ready to accept love into my life. It's the most important thing here.
Honey, if you want to go, we gotta go because we gotta go through snow.
Okay. Well, I'll take care of it myself. As I'm in the middle of doing this.
Almost went back by.
I'll take care of it myself. Okay. Sorry about that. So yeah, so I feel like that, like now that you're in your divine feminine, you're ready to accept love. It's the most important thing here. All right. So it shall be. All right. So this is what we have here. Okay. So especially with the Chariot, yeah, it's just like you're ready now to open yourself up. So it's just like one thing here is just like with the Chariot on this side, this is the masculine form, this is the feminine form. So it's just like, I don't know if this card, if I can show you close enough, but you can see on the masculine side this moon right here, and it's really, really irritated. So that comes down. But on the divine feminine here, the moon, it's calmed down. It's ready. Okay, it's ready for this beam of happiness really to come into your life, and it's getting ready to. Okay, it's just like with the Ace of Wands, it's like it is ready to come into your life because you're more accepting of this. Okay, it's just like, and even with the Five of Wands, don't see this Five of Wands as a bad thing. This Five of Wands is more of the opportunities that you're going to have to make some choices here, shopaholic, that you're going to have different opportunities coming your way when it comes to love. All right, Three of Wands. So realize that, you're going to have more people coming into your life, and you're going to have to sit there and make the choices of who is going to be the better fit for you. You also have an angel number strike here, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have to make those decisions for yourself. So it's interesting that the kind of the roles are reversed. Instead of you searching for someone, people are going to be searching for you. All right. Page of Cups here with that opportunity. At the end of this, the Empress. I feel like when it comes to love, you are going to have that, and have that relatively soon. And I actually just had a flash vision. And things are really going to kick off here for love for you here. It's really going to start to kick off in May 2023. That things are going to start to kick off for you, and people are just going to start coming into your life, and you're going to kind of be like, oh no, now who do I pick? But good opportunity for you, because I feel like that, it's about time that you're recognized to have the love that you deserve, and that this individual that's coming into your life is actually real and true, and is going to treat you right as well, shopaholic. So there's opportunity there for you, my dear. All right. I'd be sorry, my dear. All right. What past life is affecting me at the moment? All right. Past life. Let's journey backwards. All right. So this is for Katrina. What past life is affecting them at the moment? Let's dial back. What past life is affecting them at this moment? Past life. you have a past life that dates pretty far back. And my card ran away because it doesn't want to be read. Yeah. Okay. So here, you do have a past life here with the Vikings. Okay. Pretty far back. Okay. So in that lifetime, obviously, it's just like it's not the best things. You didn't do the best things, and you were actually a male in that life, and so there was just a lot of things that you did in that life that wasn't good, and it's beyond fighting. I would have to say that there was just a lot of things that didn't need to happen that did, that your force of power was definitely misused in a lot of forms. So it created a lot of harm, a lot of loss for a lot of people. And so that's a karmic cycle that you're living in this lifetime. So it's a lot of struggle, a lot of hurt, a lot of feelings of being lost. 8 of Wands to the Chariot, so especially when it comes to love. Now that is separated because of the choices that happened in that past life. All right, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here. It's like that sense of connecting. Do we have home? Will we have a home? Will we have that connective thing? It's going to be harder to find here because you separated other people's homes. You separated other people's homes in that past life. You created a lot of hurt and pain in that life. You separated the homes. Individuals had a lot of loss due to that. And although it's just like it's a part of, our cycles, that this is something that this loss you haven't really moved away from. So just know that where you're struggling in this life, that's where it came from. So when you're having those struggles of the spiritual transformation, where you're having struggles within relationship and having connections with family and things like that, these are karmic life cycles that you are repeating, but are to break. It's like Spirit, the universe is ready for you to break it. It's there to break it, but that's a past life that you need to let go of, my dear. So that is something for you to work on. All right, my dear. Okay, and with that, I believe all donations are complete. So I'm going to go back and go through the free here. All right, here we go. For Ruby, John 2X, romantic feelings towards you. I feel like this is an individual that's not very close to you. Hey, Ron, how are you? Feels like it's been forever. Right, romantic feelings towards you. I feel like that this is a person that's not very close to you. All right. You have romantic feelings. Romantic feelings, and then we see that. Not the way that you would like it to be. I can tell you that right now. Right, you do have the Tower here in the upright position to the 4 of Cups. Big issue there. Okay, it's just like you would like it to be, but they just don't feel the same way. That this is not something, that this is a path that can actually connect. So they don't have the same type of feelings, my dear. I do feel like that there's better opportunities for you, though, as you continue to walk your path. All right, for sure. All right. How does my friends see me? All right. You are so welcome. You're so welcome. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for everybody that's waiting for a free question. Thank you so much for your patience. Like I said, if you leave a question with me, that I will answer it. for as long that I'm live. I'm going to be live here for a little while here, so you leave your question with me. If you can't stay, I'll answer it and you can play it back. All right, for sure. How does my friend see me? All right, how do persons actually see Shar? All right, let's find out. Very good. Jeez. Friends have a lot to say. My goodness. All right, how do your friends see you? Well, they see you as a very strong individual. You're a very loving, compassionate individual that once you set your sights on something, that you actually go out and achieve those things. A lot of times your friends come to you for advice and you're there to give them advice as well. Your friends respect you because you speak of the truth. You don't BS your friends. So if they come to you and they're speaking about their relationship and how someone is treating them, you'll tell them the truth on those aspects. If you agree, disagree, and your true opinions, and your friends respect you for that. This is something that you're respected for, okay? You have death in the upright position to the Page of Cups. Your friends really care about you. They care about you. Do we have our good sides, bad sides? Of course we do. But they appreciate the good of you than anything of the bad. A lot of that, again, is because you speak from your heart, you speak your truth, and they respect you for that. Even though that it may not be a truth that they necessarily want to hear, they do appreciate your input when you place it. All right, so your friends do care about you very much, and they see you as a very strong individual. And I would have to agree with that. Very, very strong. All right. And for Jessica. Felt a little bit insecure. Yeah. Don't worry about it, my dear. You're an amazing soul. Thank you for your question, Shar. All right. For Jessica. Do I have love coming towards me? All right. For Jessica, Spirit, does Jessica have love coming towards her? Does Jessica have love coming towards her? All right. For Jessica. Do I have love? Does Jessica have love coming their way? All right, for right now, my dear, it's just like I don't feel like that you necessarily. Well, I have to look. I'm seeing this two different ways. I feel like you have potential for love coming in. You just need to believe that. You need to hold on to that. Okay, you do have the Five of Swords to the Three of Swords in reverse, to the Page of Pentacles, to the Three of Swords. Within this, it's open your heart. Have the belief and know that you have the right to have love come into your life. If you're to do that, then you get the opportunity to have the love that you were looking for here. But don't trap yourself in your own prison with your own heart, feeling like the right one isn't going to come your way due to past things. Don't do that. It's just like you are to have love. Allow your heart to open. Allow this Page of Pentacles to flip in the upright so you can have that opportunity to have that full love. It is there. It's your belief. Change the thought process within your heart. Put more hope and faith in the process that you deserve to have this love come in to your life. It's there, it's waiting for you, but it's mindset and changing the way that you view the situation, my dear. All right. So it's work with that. Do your best to change your mindset of what you're looking for and when it comes to things like that. All right, my dear. All right. So for varsity, okay. How do Vince feel about me? All right. For varsity. Vince. We're still looking at Vince. I remember this. All right. And Dominique, thank you for your donation. Thank you. Your guys' donations, I'll grab you next. I'll finish this one up here. All right. Vince, how do you feel about varsity? All right. We're still at that sense of loss, my dear. I feel like that this is a situation that you're going to continue to chase. That you're going to continue to chase, and that it's unfortunate because it's your heart, and your heart's going to break if you continue to chase after this situation. Okay, you do have the Hermit here in the reverse to the Three of Swords in the upright position. Don't trap yourself here, my dear. It's like you deserve to be happy, and as long as you continue to chase this, your heart is going to be crushed. You need to look at the other side to your happiness here, but you're holding on to this one individual that is controlling all your power, your emotions, everything, because your eyes are just set on this one individual, and they don't feel the same way. So you're going to be waiting for a long time if you get to continue to pursue this individual. If you continue to pursue them, it's going to be a long time, which isn't fair to you, my dear. Okay, so let me see. So let's see. All right, Katrina, you donated for 2 more questions. So go ahead and post your questions, and then we have Dominique as well. And Dominique, it looks like you donated for 1. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for visiting today. I appreciate it. Thank you, Stylish Girl, for being a new subscriber. I appreciate it. I'm on a couple donations right now, and then we go back to the free, my dear. So just go ahead and post your questions, Stylish Girl, and I will get to your question when I am able to. All right. So for Katrina here, okay, how do my spirit guides see me? All right, it's a good way. All right, spirit guides, Katrina. Hello, Minnie. Thank you for being a new subscriber. I appreciate you. And make sure to hit the like button as well. I appreciate that as well. All right, so Katrina here, how do their spirit guides see them? Spirit guides. Quick response there. See you as a good person. They don't look down upon you. Your spirit guides see you in a way that they wish that you would see yourself as. Okay. Ace of Swords. All right. So your spirit guides, they see you as a person that, yes, you can speak your mind, and with the King of Swords, this is like you had this power and strength that is within you, but you need to hold on and capture that. Okay. And with the Knight of Pentacles, finding this acceptance with yourself, it's like your spirit guides know that you have the potential to have anything that you desire, as long as you're willing to work for it and you actually want to put forth that. The things that they see is what of that slowing motion of belief that you can. This is something that frustrates your guides because they see this opportunities not shifting, not growing where they should be. You have all this ability in the world, but they sit and watch as you take opportunity away from yourself. This is why things continue to repeat in the opposite way of what you want. Your spirit guides would like to see you make this transformation. It's okay if things are slow, but see that you deserve more. And with this being the 1111 card, they're trying to wake you up and say, hey, you deserve more. You are powerful. You are strong. Go after it. Don't just sit and go, well, just maybe. Your guides see you as a very strong-willed individual, that you can achieve the things that you want to achieve, but you need to believe that in yourself. Don't discount you. Your spirit guides are wanting you to see your true value as they see it, but they can only push you so far. They can only awaken you so far if you're not willing to see it when they show you the signs. Very important indeed. But they see you as a strong individual, a loving individual. You need to see that as they see it. All right, what advice does Spirit have for me letting go of my past lives and karmic cycles, right? So that we just kind of talked about, right? Let's have chit chat. All right, let's find out. All right, advice, Spirit. What's your advice here? For Katrina to let it go of past life and karmic cycles. What's the advice here? What's the advice? A lot of swords. As we break away from these karmic cycles. There's plenty they wanted to say about that. So here we go. All right, my dear. So this is it. When it comes to breaking all of this, first off, that you have to realize here, okay, with the Five of Swords, it's like it's time for you to cut the cord. Okay, it's time for you to cut the cord on these past lives, on these karmic cycles. Okay, no longer blame yourself for these things. It's time for you to actually forgive yourself. Okay, it's time for you to forgive yourself. It's like these things have taken place. These things have happened. Now is the time for you to look at those things and say, okay, I forgive myself and for my past lives, and so with all of that, so will it be. You need to hold on to that recovery, and that is really what they're looking at. And if you're willing to forgive yourself from those past lives, from those karmic cycles, then things will break. Then what? Then we have compassion and love. Ace of Cups to secondary Ace of Pentacles, things will be broken and things are shifting forward. Another thing that you do that that you can do as well, if you so wish, that you get yourself a red candle. This is a red candle. You light the candle, turn the lights off, light the red candle. You kneel down. You want your right knee on the ground, left knee up, and you put your left arm on that left knee. And you just say, anything that was in my past life, in my karmic cycles, that was in the path, I have already have gone through the lessons of these past life and of these cycles. They do not stand with me anymore. I have gone through these cycles, and I'm here to break them. And once you do that, blow out the candle. That breaks that cord. So if you so wish to, that's another way to do that as well. You don't have to stay in your karmic cycle, my dear. All right. Dominique here. What do I need to know in regards to work? All right, my dear. All right. What do I need to know in regards to work? You're very welcome, my dear. You're very, very welcome. All right, for Dominique, what do they need to know in regards to work? What do they need to know in regards to work? Not too happy, eh? I feel like when it comes to work that you have just grown to be very frustrated with the whole situation. Because things aren't going according to plan. It's making you very, very sad. 10 of Cups to the Knight of Cups here. Okay, it's just like financially you need more. 9 of Cups to the World. I have to say that it's a frustrating thing because, you know, this comes down to going after the dreams that you have, the goals that you have, the dreams that you have, and these outcomes aren't showing the true efforts of what you have been giving. Okay, and with the Chariot here, very frustrating situation. You know, it's just like you're going after the things that you want, and it seems to be falling apart more than bringing gain and financial gain into your life. That's a very frustrating thing, especially with Justice in reverse. In regards to other work as well, it's just like if you're looking for a job as well, it's like stay motivated as well. Know that the right thing will come to you as you continue to seek it. But this is on a creative level of putting things together as well, and it not coming together in the way that you were hoping that it was going to come together. This is not showing the financial gain of what you're putting out into that creative side of things. But on terms of work in general, yes, this is a very frustrating situation. It's like you're not getting what you need, the most important thing here. So I would say that you continue your search. If you currently have a job and you're not happy, I would continue your search to find something else, but keep that job. But I feel like this is more in the creative of you working on something as well, that it's not showing the financial aspect of things that it should be showing. And that's brought a lot of frustration for you. That I do have to say. Okay. So that is it for donations. So I'm going to jump back on free here. Okay. Well, I meet my spouse in 2023. All right, let's find out. Will I meet my future spouse in 2023? They meet their future spouse in 2023. Future spouse. Answered that really in the first two questions. As of right now, it's standing as a no, my dear. Do you have the 10 of Pentacles to the 3 of Swords? in the upright position to the Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you got to make sure that your heart is completely healed to allow for someone new to come in. Otherwise, you're gonna just drag on what has been there previously. If there are past individuals that are trying to contact you, you need to break away from those energies so new energies can come in. Don't continue communications with people that weren't there for you, especially when it comes to relationships. Sitting with this King of Wands, I feel like eventually that you'll meet somebody, but so far as it stands right now, it's not in 2023 unless a lot of changes start occurring here and you start taking care of yourself. Don't seek someone else out for your own happiness. Make sure that you have your happiness within yourself before you search for someone else. All right? That is what I'll say. Yes, the job is okay. I just draining. I work every day. Yes, my dear. It's like it's not easy when we're working hard and we feel like we're working ourselves into the ground. That's a very difficult thing. And not getting enough money for it either. It's very, very frustrating, Dominique. Very, very frustrating. All right. Will someone nice approach me soon? All right, for red. Will someone nice approach red soon? Will someone nice approach red soon? Will someone nice approach red soon? Wheel of Fortune is the Wheel of Life. And don't ask repeated questions. Don't spam the chat. If you spam the chat, unfortunately, I will have to ban. I don't want to do that. I stated that earlier. Don't spam the chat. It disrupts the chat and when I'm looking for questions. So please do not do that. Okay, will you meet someone nice? Will you meet someone nice, Red? Yes, you will. All right, with the Wheel of Fortune, with the Three of Cups, you will meet someone nice soon, but don't be worried, because you do have the Queen of Swords here. Okay, so this doesn't mean that they're not a nice person. This is just a person that, they won't take any BS. So it's just like, if anything, they're more protective over you than anything else, which is very nice. I feel like that this is something that isn't very familiar to you, to have someone actually be willing to be in defense of you. With the Six of Cups, this is a person that really shows love, nurturing, has that compassionate side. You will meet someone nice soon. They know what it means to embrace within friendship and actually hold on to close relationships and have respect. Very important thing. It was interesting because on the bottom of my deck too, I did see the King of Swords as well. Okay. So now I'm on Hot Sun. All right. What are Matt's feelings and opinions towards me currently? All right. All right. So, This is not what I want to do. But there you go. Don't spam. Okay. So, okay, for all right, what are Matt's feelings? What are Matt's feelings and intentions towards Hot Sun currently? All right, my dear, let's find out. For Hot Sun, what are Matt's feelings and intentions towards Hot Sun currently? What are Matt's feelings and intentions towards Hot Sun currently? Ooh, interesting. All right, let's find out. to say they don't necessarily have the best intentions. Oof. Right when I said that, it's like the deck just slammed. Alright. Here we go. Alright, my dear. So, what's Matt's current feelings and intentions towards you? I mean, definitely doesn't have the same level of commitment that you would like to have. They would definitely use the situation for their gain. Okay, 4 of Wands to the 10 of Wands being in the reverse. They're a good talker. And I would be careful of that. Okay, because with the Page of Swords here, you can lead down to the pathway of having individuals not tell you the truth, and things kind of coming apart here. Okay, it's just like they're kind of hoping that you won't really discover who they truly are. Really, within their heart, it's like they're not looking for anything serious. They're looking more of things of the casual. I would pay attention to this. It's like watch in what they say. It's in their words. They're very smooth. They're a good talker. Really pay attention to what they are saying to you. Really focus on what time of day that they call you, when they message you, when you hear from them. All of that has meaning. It's just like if more conversations are getting during the nighttime, things like that. It's like pay attention to those things. All of that matters. All right. So be careful when it comes to Matt. I would be very, very careful when it comes to that situation. All right. Now we are on Jean. All right. Where is Virgo's head at about me? We got into a fight and I haven't heard from him since. All right. Well, with Virgos, they need time to think. And if the fight was really bad, it will take 2 to 3 weeks, potentially, before you hear from them again. Very possible. Virgos are like Scorpios in that standpoint. If they feel hurt within a situation, they will take a big step back, to where Virgos are more likely to come back around. Scorpios are more likely to close doors in multiple aspects. So, it's just like if they have a lot of Scorpio in their chart, that could become a complication. So let's see. Where is Virgo's head at about Jean? I'm to a fight that I haven't heard from him since. Virgo. The one that's connected to Jean. Where is your head at right now? You're very welcome, Hot Sun. Thank you for your patience and for being here with me today. I appreciate you. So let's find out. Let's see where Virgo's head is at right now. Virgo. Where are you at? Where's your mind at? How do you feel? Right now? And connection to Jean here. What is your feelings in regard to this? Oof. It's going to take me a little while to come back, but they will come back. It's going to take them a little bit, but they will come back. So I definitely expect a week going into a second week. Yeah, they're coming back. So they're coming back around here, okay? So you do have the Knight of Wands here, okay? So this is really slow moving within this situation, okay? With the Knight of Wands, definitely expect that 1 to 2 week ratio before you hear from them again, but you will, okay? Ace of Cups to the 4 of Swords, you will hear from them again. Why is that? Because they still care, okay? With the Lovers, it's just like it wasn't worth losing everything for. So they still care, very much so. They do need time to think. They are taking that time to think, which is a very good thing as well. So just expect to hear from them 1 to 2 weeks. Don't pressure them. Give them the space that they need. so they can handle and process their emotions as well. So do the best that you can to respect their space as well. And that can be very, very hard when we have somebody that we care about, that we want to reach out to. Give them the space that they need to heal as well. But they will be back. So this will be the second week. All right. And then, so it's either going to be this week or the following week. So it's 1 to 2 weeks. So, but they will be back. They shall return. They do care. If not, then, yeah, they would be long, long gone. If, especially if you guys are connected to any social media, anything like that, and they've removed you, blocked you from everything, then I would be highly concerned. If not, just know that they will be back. And I feel that they will be back. All right, amazing me. Is Aries going to want to move quickly into a relationship after he expresses his feelings? Interesting. All right, amazing me. Let's find out here. Is Aries going to want to move quickly in a relationship after he expresses his feelings? Aries, the one that's connected to amazing me. Yes, Aries going to move quickly in a relationship. Want to move quickly into a relationship after he expresses his feelings. All right. Ooh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Four of Wands to the High Priestess in reverse. No, they're not going to want to move quickly. Not going to want to move quickly at all. They're definitely going to take their time within this situation and think, is this what they truly want in the long run here? Two of Swords. So this is a situation definitely expected to move slow. They're trying to work out how they actually truly feel, because right now it's just like they could see this as a situation of just staying in friendship. They could see this as a situation that they can turn this around and actually have this be an actual relationship. But they're going to take things nice and slow. They're not going to move things super quick in regards to the situation. They will not. I feel like that has burned them in the past within relationships. That did not serve them well. So they're very cautionary. You're very welcome, Jean. You're very, very welcome. You have a fantastic day. Thank you very much. All right, RS. What type of apartment will I be shifting to? Let's see here. Not really the question for tarot, but hey, let's see. Let's find out. See if I end up getting a flash vision. I would actually give us more of the answers if I see anything, but we'll find out. All right, for RS, what type of apartment will they be shifting to? Well, those all came out together. This is Stando, okay? So this is what is for you here. All right, so I mean, really, the apartment that you're going to be shifting into, I mean, it's pretty cliche to say it's a nicer one, but it really is, okay, with the Lovers. Better neighborhood, better people as well. It's going to be a little bit bigger, not by much. Ace of Cups here. It's just like, I feel like in general of where you are now, it's more of the neighborhood that is an issue more than anything else, and you're wanting to break away from that. Okay, Ace of Cups to the Knight of Cups here. I feel like that you're going to end up finding an apartment that you're actually going to love. I'm seeing more of like a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom type place. It does have wood floors from what I am seeing as well. So, but the most important thing here is neighborhood. That is what you're wanting more than anything else in a nicer apartment. You want a better neighborhood that where you can feel safe. That is the biggest standpoint here as well. Huge standpoint. right. On that. All right. There you go. How will I receive the money today? I can receive money in a lot of ways. By a wire, a transfer to the bank, it could go to a store. I can just hand it to you. How will I receive the money today? All right. You will be receiving money today. Knight of Wands to the Ace of Swords. That this is going to be a conversation taking place here. This will be a wire here. Be advised of who you're giving your information out to, though. Okay, 8 of Pentacles to 7 of Cups. Make sure it's the actual person that you are dealing with. Don't give your information out to anyone if it seems weird. Just be advised of that. Be very careful, mindful of that, my dear. All right, for Shirley. How are you, Shirley? It's been forever. For everyone that would like a reading, please do drop a like. I would appreciate it. All right. For Shirley. Okay. So they want to ask what E wants in connection. Okay, E, the one that is in connection to Shirley. What do you want in this connection here? What do you want in connection? E, the one that is connected to Shirley. Thank you, Luna. I appreciate you. What would you like in this connection? What would you like in this connection? Alright, this is another one. Cautionary on this. Okay, we have Ace of Cups to the 2 of Swords. A lot of this that they're not 100% sure, but at the same time, it's just like they want things their way. You know, so this will go the way that they want it to. So whether this actually goes into a full range commitment, it's going to be on their call. That's really how they feel on this situation here. It's just like very much an individual that it's their way or the highway. All right, and with the Knight of Pentacles, they feel like that they will get what they want in the end here. And so I feel like that this is a situation that doesn't have a lot of positive energy around it. You know, they are an individual that doesn't always have a lot of positive energies around them as well. I do have to say that yeah, they think about themselves more than anything else. So I would just, I would be careful within this situation. I would be careful with that. Not very fair if people don't see you for who you truly are, or at least take the time to take the time to get to know you either. So that's the words I'm looking for here. Like that. Like, don't get that. It's like, how would I forget? How would I forget? All right. For SS here. All right. Can I have a love reading for February 2023? Hello, Meow. How are you doing this morning? Hope all is well. All right. Love reading. Thank you, my dear. For February 2023. What do they have coming up? February 2023. Let's see what comes popping out. Let's find out. I'm curious. Let's see what shows up. Yeah. All right. All right. Love for February, my dear. Still a situation that is kind of stalled. Definitely still have fire energy here. I will say that you're open, you want a relationship here, but it's like that separation of, will you receive the actual relationship that is going to lead long term to marriage? And that is really what you are seeking, looking for. But within finding a relationship, February 2023 is not quite there. We do have the moon here to strength. Okay, moon being in reverse to strength, it's just like there is possibility, but it's more of like the possibility of a flashback of things that you have dealt with before, which won't make you very happy. And within the situation, I don't feel like that you're going to be approached in that way. I feel like that there is someone, and definitely someone, an individual that you would like to have them reach out to you in February. That's not going to move in the right way either. But you're looking for that true happiness of where you can find that person that is going to be your everything, the one that's going to stand by you no matter what. But it's not coming in February, my dear. But I would say look to July. You're like, I'm not dealing with the same old, and if they're going to show up again, I don't have time for them. I already answered your question. Cameron, I already answered your question. In terms of you're receiving money, and on the terms of receiving money, like I said, that if you do, be careful of who you give your information to, because if it is going to come through as a wire, then just be careful of who you give your information to, and it is of the person that you are trying to reach and they're trying to reach you. I would be very, very careful in regards to that situation. That is what I said. You are very, very welcome. All right. All right, here we go. Waving. All right. So at this time, I'm going to go ahead and shut down our list at this time. Okay. Anyone that was in the room before I shut down my list, I will read for you. Okay. So for Yolanda here, what is coming towards you? What's coming towards you? Yeah, you barely made it. You slid this right under the door. You slid right under the door. You're welcome. This one did a little side kick through underneath the door, and you got in. See, there you go. All right, for you, Rhonda. What is coming towards them? What's coming towards them? You're so welcome, my dear. You're so welcome. I'm glad I could be of help. All right, what's coming towards you? All right. What's coming towards you, what I am seeing is definitely potentially a change in job and or promotion at a job. Something here. I mean, there's passion here, but I'm not seeing this in terms of relationship, that this is more financial. Page of Cups to the Eight of Pentacles here. So more finances coming towards you. Six of Swords. And it's good because it's like whatever you manifested and put out there, that it's getting ready to come towards you. So don't feel like that you're going to have lesson or that you weren't heard. I feel like when it comes to financial matters, that you really kind of put things down that of manifesting, that you really needed this to come into your life, and it is coming into your life very, very soon. Also notice that you do have an angel number strike here that is 6, 7, 8. So that is abundance and finances coming into your life. So just know that as well. So just know that in terms, but it's more finances that is coming your way. In terms of, if it's in regards to relationship, you definitely could have new love coming in. That that definitely could take a little time to build, I would say, but for me it's more directed towards your finances than anything else than that, my dear. So just know that. All right, what's my Aquarius's plans for our future and our connection for Aries spiritual guidance? Aries spiritual guidance. What is their Aquarius plans for their future and their connection? Alright. What is Aquarius's plans for their future? For their connection for Aries spiritual guidance? Aquarius. Well, there you have it. This is something that they're going to continue to work on, okay? With the Magician here and with Strength. It's just like they definitely care about this relationship, want to continue to see it build and grow. I see things advancing more this year, them taking the relationship really to the next level. That's what I'm seeing here. Six of Swords in the upright position to the Four of Pentacles in reverse. That really by the end of this year, that there's a huge possibility here of an engagement by the end of the year. Like they're ready to kick this up a huge notch here. So expect to see a lot of changes through them throughout the year. But they're ready to have more of a serious committed relationship than where they have been standing prior. There's going to be a heck of a lot of things changing soon, I will say. All right. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Not too long ago. I would say maybe 15 minutes ago, if that. Hello, info. I'm well. I didn't miss anybody. I have a lot of people to get through. So patience is required, as patience is required on my side. I don't want anyone to catch a ban for anything like that. So it's like, yeah. Just saying. If there's a possibility that you were missed, I will look back and see. Just give me a moment. Alright, feelings. Yes. You're welcome. You're welcome. Current feelings. Current feelings. All right. Good feelings here. Gonna be interesting. There you go. They do have a lot of feelings for you. I would definitely say give them the time to develop, their emotions to express to you. But they do care about you. They do have feelings for you. This is something that they actually would like for a relationship to be there. So just know that they see you as an individual of high value. That's the most important thing. There we go. I want to get this out of the way. All right. A expresses feelings to you soon. Interesting. Also wanting to jam on that note. Interesting. Alright, will A express his feelings to you soon? Let's find out, my dear. Let's find out. I'm curious. I'm curious. A. Shall you express your feelings soon? Let's find out. I have a feeling they will. Ooh. That would be truthful. You're so welcome. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for your patience. Boy, I would be careful with this individual. They're not always 100% truthful when it comes to relationships. Be careful. 7 of Swords to the 5 of Wands. Okay. This is something that, they're willing to lead you on. And that's really the premise of this. 9 of Swords to Death here. Okay. And so it's just like they'll kind of drag this along here. You have the Hierophant here, the reverse as well. It's just like they definitely don't have the best intentions here. It's just like this is an individual that will play with your heart. In a sense that there is a certain aspect here where they kind of see this as a game, like to where they find it funny, which isn't polite at all. But that's just within their energy. This is something that's not uncommon to them. This is something that they do to people. They look like that they're interested and then they back away and then they step back into your life and step back out. This is really kind of the premise of this individual. I would watch your behaviors. If this is something that they have done, they continue to do, I would heavily question if this is someone that is worth having, but they are prone to not tell the truth. And just because the 7 of Swords is in reverse does not mean that they're not being truthful. Even 7 of Swords in reverse can still be of lies and deception. So be advised on that, my lovely. He has been in and out. I would be very careful with that, my dear. I would be very, very careful because that is their premise of themselves there, and yeah, I would watch them closely in their actions, and especially when they interact with you. It's just like if they can't, I would give it a month. I would give it a fair shake and give it a month. And if there's this continuance of this in and out, in and out, in and out, that is the pattern of this situation. At that point, with free will, then you can, make your decision at that point. I would give the situation a month and you'll see that continuous pattern of what I am saying, my dear. All right. I hope that that was beneficial to you. And thank you so much for your patience. Okay. Answered that. Answered that. All right. 2-1. Okay. You're welcome. All right. Oh, for one, 1-1. What do you have going on here? All right, I have some negative energy around, okay? And it's like a constant swarm of bees. My right and left are close by me and at full potential, so I'm not particularly bothered, but I want to ask. All right. So you want to ask, this negative energy is going to shift, move. Where is it going to be? Okay, so what's going on? What is going on with one? They have some negative energy around them. I would say that's heavy negative energy that's around them. So what is going on with this energy and or energies? It is around one. They feel like that they are covered on either side. But what is going on with these negative energies here? Alright, one, let's find out. That wanted to run. Everyone wanted to run. And I think that's the theme of this person, that they're gonna run as well. Right when I said that, what do you know? Yeah, I wouldn't. This isn't something I would give much energy to. One, you have the Eight of Swords to the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is their negative energies is really their own personal issue that is you're kind of getting dragged into it, and or they're projecting this on you. This is something that's going to move away. This is something that's going to move away, and it's not going to be anything on a backlash on your side. You know, it's just like let them kind of stand within their weird ass energy, and that will shift out. It's like it's not going to stay around you. So be comfortable and confident that the individuals that you have that are close to you, that they are there to be there, and those with this negative energy, that they're not going to be really around. If that makes sense, my dear. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. All right. My cards just slipped there. Yeah, it's just like they're going to shift out. One, it's like they're not gonna stay. It's like, yeah, nothing for you to be concerned about, I would say. All right, so I want to say, I need to write that down. Let's see. 2.0. 3. All right. Alrighty. And we continue. All right. Nadu, how are you? It's been forever. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. And thank you for doing it in the proper amount within your currency. I appreciate that as well. Right, so for the Gemini's next actions towards me. Kachu. Gemini, what are your next actions towards Kachu? So we see all the swords come out. Literally all swords. All swords. Expect a lot of silence. Expect a lot of silence. This Gemini does not know what they want at all. Be advised. Like, they need to find a sense of peace within themselves. But literally all swords. You know, it's like, this is an individual that they really don't know what they want. So just know that this is a person that can be there and disappear really, really damn quick, and more likely that they're more apt to disappear than to actually be there, in fairness. All right. Vanadu, how are you gonna do? How will my future spouse be like? When will I meet? Alright, future spouse. What will they be like? When we will potentially meet? Many blessings to you, my dear. Let's see. Any future spouse. What will they be like? Well, your future spouse, you know, this individual is someone that really doesn't take any BS from anybody. They're a very strong-willed individual. Definitely a fire sign. They are a Leo. They are a Leo here. Let me see. I'm coming through here. They are a Leo with a Virgo moon with a Libra Venus. Very fascinating. But a very strong-willed, caring individual. We have the Ten of Wands to the Queen of Wands. Are a very strong-willed, you know, very compassionate. But this is a person as well that I would not take for granted. They're very loving, very giving. They do work hard. Now, this is a person that they do speak their mind, but don't take their words and see it as harsh. Okay, it's just like don't see it as that. You do have the Fool. Interesting enough that your future spouse, they've never been married, they've never been engaged. You know, this will be really a first real thing for them as well. You do have the Tower here in the reverse. I do see this as a big possibility here that you're going to meet them by the end of this year going into 2024. This is going to be a little slow movement on this. So I'm seeing end of 2023 going into 2024. A very strong-willed individual, very loving, very compassionate. They can be very successful. Not prone to not telling the truth or anything like that. So just be advised on that. And we go back. Okay. There we go. Hi, Irene. How are you? All right, for Luna. What is Terry preparing in regards to reunion energy coming in? Okay, so for reunion, all of my lists are closed, my dear. I'm trying to get through the readings that I have. And then I'm going for the day. All right, for Luna. Luna, what is Terry preparing in regards to reunion coming in? Terry, the one that is connected to Luna. What are you preparing in regards to reunion energy coming in? Let's find out, Luna. All right. All right, there we go. There we have it. All right. So it's nice to see Wheel of Fortune, also known as Wheel of Life. Wheel of Life, moving forward. With this and with the Seven of Wands here in reverse, that I see the situation coming back together, you know, having more positive outlooks on this situation, this relationship, things that are meant to be and should be here with the Five of Cups. So really preparing themselves emotionally for this reunion. They don't want things to be as how they were before. They're ready for things to be fresh and new. Although that we all have a past, you know, they want more peace within the situation. So with this reunion coming back in, a lot of emotional clarity within the situation, especially on Terry's part. So they're just really preparing themselves to have this come back. I mean, they do see you as their person. You know, they definitely do. So I would just give them that time to focus on what they need to so they can be the best version of themselves. But overall, things are good with Terry. Things are good with Terry. And it's 12-12 on my side, angel number strike on my side as well. All right. Well, I get stability on current job. Need to change job. So I will do the best that I can. My lists are closed at this time. I'm getting ready to take off. All right. So that we shoot in with the super jet. All right. Gosh, okay, will they get stability on their current job? Or do they need to change your job? So let's look at this, the current job, because this is a dual line question. I only answer one for free. So do they have stability on their current job? You do. You do have stability at your current job. I feel like that is something that's going to continue to gain as well. You do have the Empress here to the Three of Wands. Within this connection, it's just like there are going to be more opportunities here for you at your current job. I just feel like at times that you just don't particularly like your job. But there is going to be more stability within the job that you currently have. So I would just give it a little more time. I feel like the things going on with the economy that is causing issues with your current job as well. All right, let me jump down and grab the super chat real quick here. Okay. We're still on Jordan. We're still on Jordan. It's been a long time and we're still on Jordan. We're still on Jordan. How did I know? All right. For KDP. Still with them. Still with them. All right. What's going on with Jordan? I remember. All right, my dear. Let's see what's going on. All right, Jordan. what will you end up deciding about you and Katie? Jordan, what will you end up deciding about you and Katie? Okay. Let's see. All right, Jordan, what will you end up deciding about your situation with Katie? It's definitely a lot of blessings here. I mean, I'm getting ready to ask when you were going to get any court cards, because all this started with all major arcana here. All right. All right. I feel like this almost answers both of your questions at the same time. All right. It's just like, ultimately, at the end of the day, do they care? Yes. Do they want this to be in a relationship? Yes. Okay. Do you have the Magician to the Hermit? Okay. Within this, it's that they're really kind of are sitting with themselves, really sitting with themselves and saying, okay, you know, what do I see long term? Where can this go long term? You know, is Katie really the one for me? You know, and that's why within their, you know, how they say things, how they approach, how they do things, it's really different, you know, very, very quiet, you know, and it can be off-putting. It's just like, well, are you serious? Are you not? Do you even want me? Are you here? Are you going to take my call, you know, or you can answer my text? Any things like that, you know, very slow moving, you know, because they are, you know, sorting out emotion and feelings for the long haul, for the long term, right? But they do have deep feelings for you. They do have deep feelings for you, and that's why, like, the situation is still here. That's why it hasn't really gone anywhere, because there is that baseline of friendship here, okay, with the Three of Cups. So you have the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. So there is a huge basic foundation of care, you know, and so within this, it's just like they don't want to hurt your heart. They don't want to be hurt. They don't want you to be hurt. So where is this all going? Well, interesting enough that we have the Two of Cups, and we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant together. I see that this is a situation. Ultimately, what he's going to decide is that this is something that's going to be together. Okay, Nine of Pentacles. This is just an individual that runs on a slow basis when they're making serious romantic decisions. They've been burned enough in the past too. They don't want to be there. Like they want to have something that is real and true. Their true partner. Okay? This is something that truly matters to them. So it's understanding just how they operate, you know, it's like how do they truly, you know, feel, how they interact, their love language. Like that is really what is sticking out to me here. It's just like, what is their true love language? You know, it's like, is it acts of service? You know, things like that. Is it touch? You know, it's really looking at those kind of situations to really understand him, you know, because he could be doing all these little things here that you're missing. Now you both got divorced, so it's hard. Yeah, you both have been burnt. See, so it's like, it's not something that we're ready to rush into, right? They don't want to make any, you know, mistakes, and that's not saying that you're a mistake, but don't want to put you guys in the same situation where you both have been before. So let's see here. Let's look at that. Instead of asking if it'll continue or end the relationship, because really that reading in itself really explained both of those questions. So let's go ahead and look at the advice of what you should do. So what's the advice? For Katie here? What's the advice for Katie within this relationship? Whoa. with Jordan. What's the advice? What's the advice? What's the advice? What should Katie do within this relationship with Jordan? What's the advice? Finding the true nurturing way. Literally, of what I was saying is like understanding each other's love language. That's the biggest thing here, because that is what is being missed. It's like, what do you need to feel like you're loved? What does he need to feel like that he's loved? So that's one advice here is for the both of you to do a love language panel to see which one, who needs what, where. It's just like, is it acts of service? Is it more intimate touch? Things like that. It's just like, how do we need to be loved? So that's a big thing that for you both to know, because I feel like that is the biggest disruption here. The other thing here as well is that you can't let the relationship run stagnant. Still need to make time to date. It's like, don't let the relationship be stagnant. Make time for each other. Remember the reasons why that you guys fell in love. Right, with the Lovers and with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, bringing that loving, nurturing love back into the picture, because that is what is missing at this time. Two of Wands. It's like you guys forgot how you guys ended up together in the first place. This is to be brought back. It's like walk back to that. It's just like go back to how you guys originally fell in love. Recreate it. Remember. Okay, Four of Cups. It's just like, remember the reasons why. Why did you accept Jordan into your life? Why did he accept you into his life? We need to date. We need to go back to those nurturing spots of where we were before to understand where you guys are today, right? And so it's going through this. It's like, if you both want this, then this is really going through that cycle of A, fighting for what you truly want, and B, really spicing the relationship back up. It's like we can be in a relationship for a long time, and a lot of relationships fall apart because of that very reason, that we're not going on that sense of going on dates anymore. The fun is out of the relationship, right? What people call the honeymoon phase. Well, it's not really a honeymoon phase. Like, if you truly care about somebody, you continue to work on those things. It's like you find time to have fun, to make time for each other, to still have those little surprises of even when they come home or they come around and you have a surprise dinner. It's like, or when things come around, it's like, oh, hey, booked us a couples massage, things like that. It's like remembering the romance within the relationship and bringing that back and doing things that bring things back into union. It's like doing things together that you guys can enjoy together, and or you're making a compromise, because not everyone's going to have the same hobby, right? Not everybody's going to, but if you guys can find a balance between who likes what, there can be more harmony here. There is hope within this relationship. But it's the communication factor within this that gets the both of you. You guys need to start talking about what you guys need in this relationship for it to be successful. We do have the Empress at the end of this. I do see this as a good standing relationship. There's just a few hiccups here. Just a few hiccups. And it's just like, if you're willing to go through those phases, this is something that will work out. Like, overall, you guys do have a good relationship. It's just, don't allow fear and doubt control your relationship. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome, Luna. And you're welcome, Katie. You're welcome. It's like it's not easy when we have backgrounds where we have been hurt really bad, especially when it comes to marriages. That's not an easy thing to come out of and being in a relationship with someone else. But I'll tell you that if you learn the mistakes from your marriage and he learned his mistakes from his marriage, you guys can have a stronger relationship from those mistakes and not bringing it into this relationship. All right, my love. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate your support. All right. All right. So we have Cinderella. All right, Cinderella. What is coming towards me? Love for Cinderella. You don't have two evil stepsisters, do you? That wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good. All right, what is coming towards Cinderella? What is coming towards Cinderella in love? Let's find out. Cinderella. What's coming towards Cinderella in love? Ooh, hello. Man, what's with everybody and everyone's stagnant energy? Are we afraid to be in love? Like we want love, but yet we are blocking ourselves to go out there and reach out and grab it? Same factor here. I mean, we have the Seven of Wands to the world. It's like, what have you not completed in your life? Or who has not let go of you? We need to start cutting energies off here, okay? And we have the Hangman in the upright position. For once that you really have to think about yourself here so you can move forward for relationships. Can't feel bad about the past, but it's like you're holding on to something back there, and or someone's holding on to you and there's still communication there. Gotta break that off. If we're moving forward here, we need to break that off. We do need to break it off. We have the Hangman to the Nine of Wands here. I feel like eventually that you're going to be ready for a relationship, for love to come in. But look, you need to heal your heart too. I feel like within the next 6 months, especially with the Six of Wands here, that you're going to have opportunity here for a relationship to come through for you in the next 6 months. But I would close out these whole chapters. I would heal from those things so you don't take that into other relationships. Cut off communications with negative people, negative energies. Very important indeed. And I hope you find the love that you're looking for, my dear. And there's meow, meow. There's meow. My free list is closed and my donation list is closed. So that's what is going across my little ticker. But I will be on again probably Wednesday. All right. So we have Ron. Okay. All right, and that is my last question over there. Okay. So for Ron, what can I expect in the near future / February? Okay. Expect in the near future, really looking at February 2023, future / February, either from here to there. Seeing like throughout this year to next February. Okay, what can they expect in the near future? my background, you know what's behind me? I got it from my spiritual store that I have in town. But I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay. Ron, what you can expect in the near future. All this leads to finance. So this is a financial reading for you here. Eight of Pentacles here to the Page of Wands. More finances coming in for you. All right, to the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like that this is something that you've been really needing for some time. Five of Pentacles in reverse. So from now on here into the near future, and especially within February, a lot of financial changes coming for you. You have that with the Hierophant as well. So many blessings with that. So if you have been struggling financially, just know that things are about to improve for you in a great way. It's like continue to manifest for positive things. Don't be afraid of those situations. Yes, Juan, and I answered your question. And I believe it's at, let me check this in. I want to look back. But of what I was saying with it, Juan, that it's pretty much negative energies that you don't really have to be concerned about. So this is the timestamp of your reading. It's like there or a little after that one. But it's like you're around the people that are good for you. And so within those negative energies, don't let things provoke you. So that is one of those things. No, many I have not. And so just give me time and grace. If I have to look back, I will. Let me see. All right. Oh, I thought I was about done. I'm running low on time. Damn it. All right. So I still have Hannah. Yes, Jessica, I got to your question as well. All right, so for Hannah. All right, what is next for A and I? We just started dating this month. All right. So for Hannah, what is next for Hannah? What is next for A and Hannah? We started dating this month. So what's the next chapter? Exactly, Juan. Exactly. So don't allow them to control you. You're better than that, and you know that. And they know that, so it's like trying to bother you. All right, my dear. So happiness here. Okay, you do have the Eight of Pentacles here to the Sun, so more development within this relationship. This relationship is at least going into April, and it is projected to continue to move forward. A lot of happiness here. You definitely have found someone that actually understands your emotions and actually wants to hear your emotions, like your actual feelings, and doesn't judge you for them. So definitely past April, this relationship is at least going past April and a little bit further as well. So just know that between now and definitely going into the summer as well, during Cancer season as well, that it will surpass, it'll surpass April. and for Cancer season as well. So at least until the summer. So things are looking pretty good. I feel like that you found a really good person to be with. So let that carry with you, my dear. Exactly, Juan. That's how I feel. That they should be very careful. You should be very careful. You're a strong person. All right. So for Minnie, how does A feel about me? I don't know if he likes me. I don't know if he likes me like I him, and I'm scared to get hurt. Aw, Minnie. Yes, you're the last person. Okay. Both lists are closed. My donation and everything else. So nobody sent anything else to me. Not trying to be rude, but I'm getting ready to leave. So I'm going to continue down the list. So the super chat will be last on there. All right. So for Minnie, how does A feel about Minnie? Spirit Minnie can't tell if he actually, if he actually likes Minnie, and Minnie doesn't want to get hurt here. So what's going on with this situation? How does A feel? A, how do you actually feel about Minnie? How do you actually feel about Minnie? Minnie doesn't want to get hurt here. So how do you actually feel? Let's find out, Minnie. All right. How does A feel about Minnie? Oh boy. Jeez. All right, my dear. This is something that I hate to say it, but I mean it's really not worth your time, and you will end up getting hurt if you invest your time into them. 6 of Cups to the 8 of Pentacles. This isn't something that they really want to work on. It'll forever be a game, but for you you walking away is going to be your greater strength. You're going to end up finding your happiness there. So they don't like you like how you like them, and so within that, you're better off finding what's going to make your heart happy. Is this an individual is wasting your time and will waste your time and will continue to waste your time, my dear. All right. You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. All right. So stylish. Yeah, stylish. And then we have just me. We have lovely. And then, yeah. I have a few here. All right. Here we go. For stylish. Let's see what we have going on. How is the Leo feeling about me currently? Okay, he has been distant, no communication for a little while. It's not good when a Leo backs up. But I have seen Leos return, so let's see what's going on with Leo. Leo, what are your current feelings towards stylish girl? Been distant, there hasn't been a lot of communication for a little while. What's going on here? What's going on? For stylish girl. How is Leo feeling about stylish girl currently? Leo, you've been distant. No communication for a little while. What's going on? All right. I would just give him a little time here. You definitely are going to hear from them again. Truthfully here, you have a Leo that literally is running scared. All right, this is a lion that's literally running scared. Okay, you do have the Five of Pentacles here in reverse to the Ace of Swords. You know, they do care about you, and definitely care about you more than what they expected, what they signed up for, and so they backed away and became distant, really reevaluating their heart to make sure that this is right. Ultimately, they do feel like this is right. Ace of Swords to the Ace of Wands. They know that this is right. Expect them to return. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. You know, I definitely see them returning at least, what is it? Third week of February. We're looking at. But then, right there, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you got Leo and their feelings, and so it like took off, you know, but it's coming back. It's coming back, you know, standing true to their feelings here, you know. So it's just like this, give them the space. But you know, you definitely you hooked yourself a Leo, my dear. Got yourself a lion. Got a lion. So there you go, my dear. Yes. Like you're very accurate. Yeah, it's just like he was like, this is getting serious. Hanky in the stick. Gotta go. I'm running, but I can't run too far because I know I like her. All right, unpack my hanky. Just wait. Like, so that's where that is right now, you know. Oh, it's sitting there. So yeah, just give it a little time, my dear. All right, for just me. All right. So I've been dating Jay for about a month and a half now. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, stylish girl. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. Look forward to seeing you again. All right. So let's see, what do you have going on, just me? I've been dating Jay for about a month and a half now. He's starting to become distant. Oh wait, everyone's becoming distant right now, and I don't know why. All right, do you see why he's becoming distant? All right, let's find out. Let's find out why. All right, Jay, the one that is connected to just me. Why have you become distant? Y'all have been together for about a month and a half now. But now you're distant. So what's going on? Why are you so distant? Month and a half. Let's see. J. Well, it's connected to just me. I've been dating for about a month and a half now. Now you're starting to get distant. Why? Why are you becoming distant? Let's see. Why are you becoming distant? Slowing down. Slowing things down. Ooh. Okay. He's become distant here because he's not sure if this is something that he truly wants. He's not sure, so definitely slow down a lot. Knight of Wands to the Page of Swords. Page of Swords being in the reverse here. Is really seeing if this is something that they want. A lot of this is that they don't want to get hurt. They don't want you to be hurt. They're very, very uncertain here. Nine of Swords to the Ten of Cups. They feel like that you could do better, which is a sad state for them to be. In a very sad state for them to be. They feel like that you can do better. But ultimately, this is how they see you, as the Empress. So definitely give them some time. Let them reevaluate what is going on, because this is a more of an insecurity within them that they feel like that you deserve better. Which I can't, well, I'm not going to speak for you, but in regards to this, ultimately, I feel like that, you know, in the month and a half, there was happiness here. Enjoyed a lot of things here. So I will say that it's their biggest thing. They're very insecure, very, very insecure, and they're very prone to when they actually have something that is good, that they have something good, that they tend to sabotage because of this negative behavior or mindset that they have. So it's really not you. This is an insecurity that they have. Yeah. He's looking for a job. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's the unfortunate insecurity that yeah. So yeah, my dear. Yeah, and that's all you can do, my dear. And that's one thing, just me, like, even just saying that you're there, that goes a long way. Because there's so many people that they just would have walked away. They're like, oh, you're not giving me what I want, not giving me the time, I'm just leaving. So it's really good for the fact that you're there and they know that. All right, so you're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for your patience today. I appreciate you. The lovely one. Is JD planning anything for us for Valentine's Day? Uh-oh. 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 It's like one of those things. Uh-oh. So you want me to snoop. Okay, so we're snooping. We're snooping. All right. Oh, JD, are you planning anything for you and lovely one for Valentine's Day? They just don't know what to expect, Are you going to plan anything for y'all? Yeah, it's like you better do something, JD. All right, so we're snooping. All right, JD, are you planning anything for you and for lovely one for Valentine's Day? We got the snoop eyes going. What's gonna happen there? Snooping. What's going on? Let's find out. All right, JD, are you planning anything for you and lovely one for Valentine's Day? Are you planning anything? Valentine's Day is not too far away. I want a Valentine's Day like this. No, certainly. Yeah, the star here. This is nice. The star to the world. Okay, so they are sitting here planning things here. Queen of Pentacles, making good investments here per your Valentine's Day. So planning a lot of special things for you both. I think this is going to take you off guard. You're going to be very, very surprised by all of this. Not used to somebody going to these lengths to make you feel cared about. Definitely in the past that you haven't really had people that really showed their heart. It was always you having to push, relationships forward, and people took you for granted. A lot of people have, and this individual, they're going to make you feel as you should and as a queen as you should. At the end, to close out here, we do have the Four of Wands here at the end of this reading. So a lot of love, a lot of passionate things going on here. Definitely spending money on this. So very, very special. So I don't want to blow the cover on this too much here for you, but it's just like it wants to make sure that you feel loved and cared for. And that's the most important thing, and it's not that money is everything, but it is willing to show you that, it's like, it's not just, spending money on you, but the investment of you is worth their time, whether that they're just taking you out to dinner or anything else. But this is something that is an actual commitment that they care about. They really care about you. And so, yes, they are planning something for Valentine's Day. Very, very beautiful. All right, so very beautiful, and yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. All right, so here's this one. I think they took theirs back at the bottom, but I'm gonna answer this one. All right, what blessings am I receiving this month? I might have already answered this one, but we'll go with this. All right. What blessings am I receiving this month? And what blessings here? A lot of things silenced. A lot of things silenced for February. All right, you do have the Ace of Wands to the Nine of Swords. I feel like that there is someone here that you would like to talk to or would like to come back into communication with. All right, Ace of Swords in the reverse. It's like this individual that you're hoping that will come back around. Four of Cups. You're waiting on somebody. You're waiting on somebody here. And there's still silence within the month of February. So this is something that needs time and grace for, I would have to say. All right. Career for this month. Will I perform well in work? All right. Career. Shona. Okay, career. Will they perform well at work? They are Virgo. Will they perform well? Okay. Will they perform well at work? Virgo energy. Virgo energy. Will they perform well? Okay. My free list is closed, and so is my donation list. Everything is closed. And I don't know if this will help or not, so hold on 1 second. Hopefully this does. Hopefully that helps. Okay. Okay. Don't spam. Okay. So, my dear, for you, career this month is looking really good. You are going to perform well at work. Just don't put too much pressure or strain on yourself, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself. You're very career driven, but at times you can be too hard on yourself, okay? You do have the Six of Pentacles to the Magician, okay? So within that, you're going to be able to move forward, and it's interesting that you're Virgo and this is coming up here. For you just to have that balance within your career and know that you have it. This is your card. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to have that finance. Everything is going to go well here. You will perform well. Things are going to work. But the thing that it fights against you the most is yourself. All right, stop being so hard on yourself. That is the most important thing here. The finances will be there. You're doing well at work. Don't think that you're not. Don't be so hard on yourself. You work very, very hard, but at times you definitely are too hard on yourselves at times. All right. A little too hard on yourself. Hello, doll face. How are you? So yeah, so just know that you can be a little too hard on yourself. All right. So let me see here. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty. So I have this one. And then I have that one. And then I have that one. Okay. And then I have the super chat as well. Okay. So for NA, well, I have a relationship with JM. Oh, you're so welcome, my dear. You're so welcome. And definitely do what you can, not to be so hard. And it's easy to say, right? Because I'm sitting here. But, when it comes to work, it's like don't second guess yourself, and do what you can not to sabotage the positive work that you're doing. Because what you're doing within your career is going to be a higher peak here. Okay, so don't sabotage the good that's already there. All right, or second guess it, my dear. You're doing very, very good. All right. So for NA, will I have a relationship with JM? All right. For NA, will they have a relationship with JM? Well, they have a relationship with JM. Well, they have a relationship with JM. They have a relationship with JM. NA, will they have a relationship with JM? No, my dear. I'm not seeing that. I think if anything else, it'll just be a friendship here. But you have the Nine of Swords to the Ace of Wands. They don't have those same types of feelings. King of Wands as well. It's like they're not always the positive either. It's just like they're not the best in relationships. It's like you're more apt to have a friendship and or that they'll make this more of a casual thing as well. Because I do have to show you the Knight of Wands as well. So they definitely have that player-like mentality. Usually do the friends with benefits type scenario. So be advised of that as well. All right. I lost my spot there. Okay. It's good to see you, Dollface. It's good to see you. All right. So why did Charmin call me last night? All right, for SM. Why did Charmin call last night? This is for SM. All of these stand. Okay. So they called you last night, really that they want to have a point of opportunity to start over with you. It's just like they really want that opportunity to at least discuss things that went wrong. They want to apologize. They feel like that you were owed an apology. And that was really the premise of them calling you last night. It's just like they don't want to leave any situations without, apologizing. They don't want to have any type of regret. So they really just kind of want to speak from their heart. There is an apology here that they feel like that you are owed, that you're owed an apology. So this is very, very important for you just to know that that is why they call. They feel like you're owed an apology. With that they are sorry, but that is why that they called last night to speak to you about that. Also about things kind of proceeding forward and how you would like to perceive that. So if they so happen to call again, it's worth having conversation. But they know that there's an apology for you to have. All right. I hope that was beneficial to you. All right. All right. All right. So now, where did your question go? Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Ooh, Libra energy, huh? Alright, what are your speeds? Next actions towards me. Libra energy. Alright. This is for okay. Here's your cuts. Next actions. Libra energy. Next actions. Alright, so next actions. Next actions here. Well, then, okay. So, it's one of those things like plant the seeds so they may grow type situation here. Definitely taking their time with this. But Seven of Pentacles to the Two of Swords. This is something that is going to go into a relationship if you want to go that route with Libra. Okay, you do have strength here as well. So their next actions towards you, it's just like kind of planted the opportunity for this to actually be something. They want this to be something. And at the same time, it's just like they're keeping things hidden. A lot of this that they're kind of afraid that you're going to reject them, that you don't feel the same way about them, that is a factor here. But they're coming forth with it anyway in hopes that you feel the same. 10 of Cups here. So just know that, there are emotions and feelings here that they, it's just like they're kind of a little back and forth as well. They have more fear that you don't feel the same way about them. Hopefully you do. So hopefully you feel the same way, because this particular Libra, I'm going to show this to you, that, you know, they always track themselves. It's like if they feel like, oh, I really have something. No, I should hide. Oh, I got something. No, yes, no, yes, no. So just know that this Libra is an imbalanced Libra. But at the same time, it's like their intentions are true and real. Their feelings are real. But they tend to kind of jump back and forth and freak out a little bit, you know. Although that Libras are supposed to be the balance, right? Sometimes they have a hard time balancing their own scales when it comes to situations like this. So definitely give grace with that, but definitely uh, does care at the end of the day. It's like this is what they want at the end of the day. But you know, I have to say it's like within your energy, it's like with all the bouncing around and things like that, that's only going to go for a limited time. Really, it's just like you won't continue to do that if it continues like months down the line. It's like, okay, it's either you have it figured out or you don't, and if you haven't had it figured out by now, I can't give any more of that or sit and wait. So that's kind of like the energy around that as well. So you're like, I thought he was a player. Yeah, it's like he's like, oh, yes, back and forth, in and out. I thought he was a player. I was ready. I just declared him as a player and just said that is what you are. It's like, not quite. Not quite. But it can come across that way. It definitely can come across that way. Yeah, just saying, it's like, this is what it is. It's like, oh man, it's like, are you Libra? Are you Scorpio? Because you're sitting there, it's like, either you're there with the stinger tail and or Capricorn and be like, you know what, I'm done. Bam! It's like, okay. Hang on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oops. I'm sorry. All right. So now we have super chat, and this is the last question of today. Last question of the day. All right. How does Lewis feel about me for Jocelyn? Jocelyn's been a long time. It's been a long time. As I get ready to close out here, I want to thank everybody for being here today. For all the questions, for the likes. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. All right. Just in time for my life to end. I'm glad you're fully awake now, Meow. Coincidences. The coincidence of life. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right, for Jocelyn. How does Lewis feel about me? How does he feel about you? So the coincidence of life that you're fully awake now. I'm like, it's all such a coincidences of life. I know. So reroute to last night's conversation, and you'll see what I'm saying. Saying coincidences of life. Interesting enough. Interesting. But that's okay, because I'm focusing on this question. Okay, so how does Louise feel about Jocelyn? All right, well, there we go. There we have it. All right. Oh. Well, this is a nice closeout reading here. Keep going. I don't know if I need any other cards here. All right. It looks like you have someone that truly cares. Don't doubt them. Don't doubt them. All right. First card out. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. First one out. 10 of Cups to the 2 of Swords. Give this a fair chance. Give this a fair chance because they do. They do have feelings for you. This is how they put themselves out there. Isn't the best. It's just like they're more guarded, if anything else. And so it becomes difficult to really see how they feel because of that, because they do have guards up, but they do have feelings here. They do care. And they want you to know that and hope that you know that because you have the 10 of Pentacles as well. Have an ankle number strike there, 1010. You know, it's like they do have deep feelings here. Yeah, deep feelings. And this is how they're not showing it enough. I feel like a lot of it that they are afraid. They're scared a little bit. 6 of Pentacles there to the Queen of Swords. Okay? So it's just like, do you actually want them? But at the end of the day, it's just like, you know, they have to sit and think about it. 3 of Pentacles. It's like there is a past person here. I feel like that this is why that they have kind of stood back a little bit because there is someone else here that they're closing a chapter with. You know, it's like they're not dating anymore. This is an ex that they have, but that chapter is closing. I think that that is what they fear, is that if they were to tell you that, you know, that you would just walk away and think that this was a whole third-party situation this whole time, when that is not the case. You know, it's like it's closed. That is closing out. So this can be anew with you guys. So 10-10 there, both in the upright position. Very beautiful. Give them time. If you care about them, give them time. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you very much for your donation. Thank you very much for everybody who has been here today. Thank you for all the likes and hanging out with me. I'm Wolf with Midnight Wolf Tarot. Wolf kisses. Take care.